How do we intro?
Welcome to the Bench Seat Podcast, episode 1.
We're wholly unprepared.
I don't have any holes. I've got 2, 3. I'm doing all right.
You only got 3?
I mean...
3 that count.
Yeah, 3 that count.
That makes sense.
My ears don't count.
So we're gonna... This won't necessarily be all about cars. This might be little cars, little projects we're working on, little bit of everything.
Little cars, little coffee, maybe some interesting things, some products that we find interesting. I don't know, just garage setting things.
Yes. If it wasn't Sunday at 1 p.m., we'd be probably a little drinksky in our hands. But
this is Jesus' day, and we don't do that before 5.
On done.
Yeah.
Jesus gets 9 hours.
He does.
Or 8 hours.
So strap in, because this is going to be an interesting one.
I don't have one. I'm rolling virgin here.
I'm safe here. Like I can't leave if I want to. So I'm stuck here.
I can say whatever I want to.
Yeah.
You can't, no matter what offends you, you can't get up.
I can roll away, not with speed.
Anyway, what's going on? Have any fun things you've been working on lately?
Well, just this. This is probably the first time you guys have seen this, and if there's any sort of cross-channel people, I doubt it. This is probably the first time you guys have seen this. This is back 3 years later. So just been slowly, picking away at this. We got the transmission, which was, it looked like it came out of the dirt.
Yeah.
It's still, you might be able to see it. There's still some remnants on it. But we're just slowly chipping away at things. And, I got the fuel tank over there. I got it primed. So just random stuff. Just literally everything. I worked on a lawnmower yesterday. Just,
Yeah.
Just out here doing shit.
Oh, I might have already told you this, but I saw a car accident this week.
Yeah, what did you... I don't think I was listening when you said you saw that. It was over here by some Mormons or something.
Yeah. I was heading down the freeway, and this guy, I don't know what he was like, he looked like he was trying to switch lanes 5 times in 3 seconds, and then he clipped the back of a Dodge Ram and just straight off the end of the road.
So like he was coming up on him too fast and didn't change lanes fast enough?
That's what it looked like, but he also looked like he got into that lane right before he hit him. He got behind him.
Huh.
And then it looked like he tried to get back out, and then he tried to get into the shoulder.
So he was just going too fast, and the Dodge guy was too slow.
Yeah, he's going the guy in the Dodge was going 40 on the freeway.
Oh, yeah, that would... He clipped him or just rammed into him?
Clipped him. He just hit the back corner,
okay.
Bounced off of him into the ditch, and so I pulled over.
Yeah.
I got out and I ran down there, and the dude in the Dodge, he beat me there.
That was going slow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He beat me there. He freaking rips the guy's door open. The guy's just figuring out how to exist again. The guy in the Dodge rips his door open. He's like, "What the fuck were you doing?" So then I'm not conflict resolution guy, but I show up. I'm like, "Please, sir, can you just relax?"
Relax.
And then I had to get him away and then call the cops, and freaking cops took I left. I never saw him. The EMS rolled up as I was walking back to my truck, but yeah, it was...
Didn't spin the Dodge guy out? That's kind of impressive, actually.
No,
they didn't pit maneuver him.
It was a little Kia, and it was a 2500 Dodge.
Oh.
There's a lot.
Okay.
So actually,
I thought it was some guy towing a trailer.
Let me lay this out.
Yeah.
There was a semi pulling a camper fifth wheel.
Uh-huh.
And then behind the camper fifth wheel was the Dodge. The Dodge was like piloting.
Oh, okay. I get it.
For him.
I see.
Not whatever it is.
Yeah.
Following behind him.
Yeah.
And he hit him there, but
okay. Now I'm understanding.
The funniest, at the end, I was like talking to the people from the Dodge,
Mm-hmm.
and they were, and I like noticed out of the corner of my eye, I was like, that looks, because their truck wasn't really that messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I like looked, and the bumper or the car, I don't know how, but it hit the exhaust, and it looked like you just crimped it. Like it looked like you put it in a press and flattened it. It was like perfectly flat. Like I kind of want to see how it would like start it up and see what happens. But explosion.
Did you screw up his bumper?
A little bit. The truck was actually in
good shape.
Yeah, I was like a bumper.
Kia.
Oh yeah. I don't. The total thing is a little.
Yeah, it's a little.
Sometimes
I've always seen that. Like this gets really bad in the Teslas. Like you watch the car crash videos, and they're like, "Oh, the door has a dent in it. That's $17,000." It's like, Jesus. These newer cars are crazy.
There's a little part of me that thinks they do it because it's like easier after it gets to the auction or whatever. Like it'll sell for a higher price at the auction if it's like a low mile or something.
Yeah, because then they have to pay somebody to fix it, pay for parts. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I get that point of it, but it's like, oof. And then that's where you see people buying their cars back from an auction, if they're not too bad. Like if my Suburban got hit and totaled it, if at the doors or something, like, oh, you can't, that would be like when you buy back and just go to a junkyard and get a door from it. But I don't know what I'm talking about.
Like your car, who knows what, like, what would you think it's like actually worth if you sold
Insurance has it worth at $4,000.
Okay, so like,
yeah,
that could literally be like, if the windows got blown out.
Yeah, and they did. I had a rock go almost through my windshield. I was insane. I thought I was going to die.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
What was that?
I was just going over the bridge by Love's, and like a chunk of concrete either fell off of this guy's trailer or got kicked up from the bridge before they shut it down. Because I shut that bridge off because that's unsafe. Go figure. But it hit the ground. It was this big jagged thing. I couldn't really see it because it happened, and I only had enough time to go. Oh, which my only 2 accidents. I've only had that much time to do stuff, so it's kind of bullshit. I keep getting stuff I can't avoid. I was putting an F in there. Yeah, but it bounced off. It was only going like 40 miles an hour, and I was still accelerating. Like both of us were not. He was going kind of fast, but I was just turning a corner and going. I was going 35, 40, maybe.
If I can find it, or if you can find it, I include that in the.
Yeah, I got
include the video.
I got a video of it.
We got.
I swear I heard people.
Yeah, there's somebody walking by.
Oh, okay.
We got we're in the shop. And we got the door open because it's a nice day out. Well, partially open.
Don't do that because I put that on a little tight.
You feeling constricted?
I was feeling a little constricted. You should probably get a dash cam.
I should?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I would recommend a dash cam just for interesting stuff like that.
Yeah.
I bought everyone a dash cam for Christmas. And so far, I've installed it in my sister's car and my car. And she hasn't had any issues with hers, and I've clipped a couple things.
Really?
Yep. There was, not vehicle related though, there was a massive dog on the side of the road one time. It was like scary. It looked like a ghost dog.
A ghost dog.
Like it was like, I was coming back from my dad's house. It was like 1 a.m. I was working on this back when this was at my dad's house. And I was coming back and I was like, my headlights aren't the greatest. And I was like, what is that? And he was like on the white line, like on the side there. He was like eating some roadkill or something. But it looked like it was up to here. Like it looked like a big husky is kind of what it looked like. But it didn't look like a husky, it's just like the size. I was like, what is that? Oh. And then I clicked the save button so I could look at it later, and it was, you couldn't really see it, but it seriously was scary. It was like a gray-white kind of thing. It was...
We're going to have to include that in here, too.
Yeah, if I still have it. But yeah, I know it was... but we bought them for... I bought them for Christmas. Got them on sale. They're... it's a Viofo A22 something mini. I know it's mini. It is small. I just got right behind my mirror. I can't even see it. It comes... Well, you got to get this little module separately that you wire into your fuse panel. That it'll shut the camera off if your battery voltage gets too low.
Oh. But so it's on even when the car's off?
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Mine, because I drive my Suburban just about every day, I just have it wired straight in, so it's just always on. Mm-hmm. But when I did my sister's, I put that little module, and you can set your voltage. You can do like 12.2, 11.4. There's like a 4-setting switch on it, and then it puts it in like parking mode, and you can have it where if the car gets rocked, it'll kind of set it off, or you can do a motion detection, and it'll kind of record anything that moves around it.
It's like the Tesla, what is it?
Yeah, the Sentry mode or whatever it's called. But no, it's good. I haven't had any false, what do you call it? False activations. Yeah. And it's voice controlled too, so you can say, start recording or save that, or I think it's start recording, and you can set in the settings how big of a clip you want it to do. Hmm? You can do 3 minutes before, 2 minutes, so it's always rolling. Hmm? And even if you don't click the button, if you have a big enough SD card, it just goes on the SD card, and then it just overwrites as it kind of goes through and gets full.
Huh. I wonder how the longevity of SD cards.
Yeah, seriously. I bought that before the NAND crisis. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we were. What was your computer, the RAM you got?
Yeah.
Had gone through 2. This will be your third stick?
This will be my second stick. I've gone through 1. My second kit is dying. So yeah, I guess I'll be going on to my third one. My G-Skill kit I got. And maybe it's hardware related. I don't know, because I know Asus had a bunch of BIOS issues that were frying AMD chips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were overclock or putting too much voltage to their chips. But that's like the new gen. That's like AM5.
Oh.
There was a big issue on AM5.
I think. I have an Asus motherboard.
Yeah. That could be your unstable issues.
I think that might be, but this is how we're about to get real nerdy. Mm-hmm. I turned shaders off in Minecraft and it ran better.
Yeah.
And I think I bought, the cheapest thing I got was my power supply. Mm. And it's like 1,000 watt, and it's some brand I've never heard of in my life. And
you got a what graphics card?
4070 Super.
You're probably sucking some power down. You might want to.
Yeah, I was thinking, because it would just kick off, like it wouldn't blue screen or anything.
Just turn off.
It would just turn off. So I think it's like tripping it or something.
Probably because I'll get blue screens. Mm-hmm. Mine will be like it'll freeze and then restart. But I've seen just Linus doing stuff, and they get a low power supply. It'll just trip.
I forgot. I don't know if we've talked about this yet. Sorry, this is a little off topic but Forza Horizon 7 or 6? 7?
6.
That comes out like in
a month.
Like a month, yeah.
I have
May 20th.
I have seen people talking about it.
Oh, it's in Japan. What do you think of that?
To be honest, the whole Forza Horizon franchise, I don't really care anymore.
That's like, I love the Horizon stuff. I love just build a car and just drive around. I think I've talked to you about this before, but if you could spend money to get in-game money, like I would do that, because I don't really care about racing.
Really?
Like I will race.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe. Whenever I tried it, I think it was like Horizon 3, I looked for it and there was no way to do it.
Because I just watched a video essay on all the Forza games, Horizon games, and they were talking about Forza Horizon 1, They had a way you could, how it just gave you money and cars just so easy, if you did all these stuff. And he was like, yeah, and then they added a way to purchase in-game credits. But he was like, it's not even worth it because it just gives you so much money.
Yeah, Horizon 1 was like, I will go back and play that game, and somehow through I bought that on like 360, and it still works, and all my cars are still there. And I think I still have like $2 million, and I've bought like every car I wanted and upgraded them and everything. But these more recent ones, it's always, I think it's because they want you to do the like businesses or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of a slog trying to get some bread up.
That's how I like a racing game. I want to work for the cars. I don't want to get them given to me. See, I'm opposite. I love racing. I want to, that's what I loved about the Test Drive series.
Sorry, I should say I do like the racing, but I usually run out of because they have one that's like a cross-country mode. You're just racing SUVs on it's not even rally on tracks. It's just through the fields and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So I'll run out of the rally races, and I'll run out of the street races, and then it's you can do the weekly ones or whatever. But I'm not in it enough to.
Yeah. In the Forza 5, I think I played that one, but not very long. I basically just did the air quote campaign, and then was just like, okay, I don't know, I'm done. I don't like how it just throws, the cars don't mean anything. You just get given a car, you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll use this car for this race. But I didn't earn it. And you don't build that, okay, well, I got to use this car to do it. Like how Test Drive did it back in the day. Yeah. Is you had to have a certain class, and I think, when I played Forza 5, I'm remembering this right now, I only drove classic cars.
Yeah.
That part about it I like, is they were like, oh, I like that you can choose whatever car you want. And I'm kind of a weird car guy. I think everyone has their own niche, but I really could give two shits about anything else other than my small little bubble.
Yeah.
Lamborghini. Oh, I gotta drive a Lamborghini Urus in the sky.
See, I guess
I don't give a damn.
I like all of them, so that's probably why I like the Horizon games. Is you can get an Impala and put a 1,600 horsepower motor in it, or you can buy a Fiat and just drive it around stock.
Yeah, I think what I did is I bought a they didn't have one of these. There was a 64, but I don't really care for those models.
Oh, you're not a lowrider guy, dude?
No, lowrider guy. Notice how this one is not slammed to the ground. But it was like a 64, 5, or 66 GTO.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much got the same lines as this. I probably did 50% of the races just in that car.
I gotta see what a 66 GTO.
I took an epic screenshot of it going over a bridge, so we can flash that up.
Epic. Oh yeah, that looks. Other than the grill, it looks almost the exact same.
And it's a cooler car than this, so that was a win. But I also don't like putting the ridiculous engines in it. It's not. Yeah. It's not. It doesn't seem possible. I want to do realistic, so I just upgrade. I think I put a 6 point. I have no idea what engine. It was 2-3 years ago when I did this.
I think we all played when it. Yeah, I played it when it
launched, and that was pretty much it. But I just put a reasonable engine in it. I kind of hopped it up. I didn't slam it. If I put the picture up, you'll see it's still at the stock ride height. Got the same wheels. It was a blast, and I was just freaking body rolling around corners, sliding around stuff. But it was fun. I did that, and I think I had a Camaro that was pretty quick. That was like my S1 or a higher performance car for races. I think I had a Camaro that I did. But other than that, so I guess I like the Forza games for that reason, where you can just use whatever you want. But Test Drive, I don't know if anybody has played the Test Drive games back on 360. Yeah. I like the grind that you got to do to earn a new car, and you can sit them in your garage. You can go and look at them all. I like that. I don't want to scroll through menu to figure out what car I want.
I think that's like the main thing about Test Drive that I miss is whatever house you had, you only had so many spots in that garage, and then you could actually see the garage and everything.
You owned things in that game.
And it really limited you, like Forza, I probably have like 200 cars in the last Horizon. But that one, you could probably own, I mean, there wasn't that many cars, but probably starting out, you couldn't own more than like 4, I think.
In Test Drive?
Yeah, like in the beginning.
Yeah, your first garage is like a 4 or 5 car garage.
Yeah. And so you're really choosy about what cars you got.
If you needed another car to do a race and your garage was full, you have to either sell that car, or what I did, or I'm sure most people did, was save up money, go buy a new property, do more races to buy the car, to put the car in the new property, and then you can do that bunch of races until the whole cycle starts over again. And then you got a bunch of houses all the way around the map. I don't know that I ever fully completed that game.
Yeah, that would be
kind of fun.
That would take I feel like it would take a long time, but we played it. We found a totally legal way to play it online. And, and we were playing it. And I had such nostalgia glasses about that game, or goggles, whatever. And
lens.
Like it was still fun and good, but like the roads had like polygons. Like it would be like, it would literally be flat and then straighten out flat to go over a hill.
And your car would just be bouncing around. Yeah.
There would be like the NPCs or whatever would be like wrecking into each other. Yeah. Cars just disappear.
It was good for its time. It was like one of the first real open world racing games where because like Forza Horizon 1 was like, oh, it's an open world. But they had guardrails everywhere and invisible walls.
Yeah, it was very small.
Yeah.
Or felt, I feel like the map was probably bigger, but it felt like you couldn't go off-road or anything.
Test Drive Unlimited came out in like 2006 or 7. So
it was like with the Xbox 360, I think. One of them.
Whenever that came out. It was a great game. And that's so to bring back Forza Horizon 6, I don't know, and I'm kind of bored of maybe I'm just depressed or something, but I'm just kind of bored of the whole festival thing. Like, it's the same story over and over again. And I haven't watched any trailers for that one yet. I'm probably not going to buy it. I'll wait and see what it is. If it's like maybe I'll probably subscribe to Game Pass to play it for a little bit. But I don't think I'll buy it. I don't think I'll buy Horizon 5 either.
I think it's going to be $70, which is... In the world of, we're PC gamers, so we're in the world of, you can only play indie games that cost $30 and they're actually sick.
Really good, yeah.
I haven't bought, you paid for it, Battlefield 6, I think it's the last AAA game or is that quadruple A?
Arc Raiders is a...
Oh, yeah.
That one...
But I think it was $40.
Yeah, Arc Raiders was cheap. Yeah, it was $40. That was a great value. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see. I'm sure I'll play it because I'll want to play a new racing game. But I don't think it's gonna be another. Oh man, I want to go play Forza, Horizon again. I'll probably do exactly what I did. If they got any cool old cars again, I don't know.
So I feel like it's kind of gotten like Madden, where it's like it's the same thing, but it's just different setting.
Someone else.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it because they're bringing the map's way bigger than any of the other ones.
Really?
And I think they're gonna lean into which this is where they'd lose you, but they're gonna lean into the JDM stuff and have some. They've already had like a huge selection, but I think they're gonna really go all out.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I appreciate other car stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just. I don't know. It's cool. I'll go, oh wow, that's cool. That's about it. I appreciate all the car cultures. I like all of them. Even the newer cars. I do like the newer hot rods that we got going on. But I'm just like, they're so expensive.
Yeah. I wonder, like, with inflationcalculator.org or whatever, I wonder, like, because I think the first Camaro, or the first Mustang, I think it was like $2,500 when it first came out.
Really?
If
Oh,
even.
like the first one?
Should I look that up?
Yeah.
It's $2,368. Oh,
Yeah.
I was pretty close. I was closer than I thought.
What year though?
65, I think. 64. But that, I forgot, it only had the 6-cylinder when it first came out.
Really?
What is $2,400 in 1965 in today's money? Let's see what that comes up. So $2,400 in 1965 would be worth basically $25,000. And I think the new Camaro starts at 30 something, or the new Mustang. The Mustang, I think it's a little cheaper than the Mustangs are.
Modern day?
Yeah, I think they're like 29, but you're getting
But that's a 4-cylinder?
4-cylinder turbo. They have, I think they have a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, and an 8-cylinder.
That's actually fairly reasonably priced. I wasn't expecting. Well, I wouldn't want a 4-cylinder, but
Yeah.
the Mustang package is actually cheaper. Well, how much does a V8 one go for now?
I'm gonna
Because
be,
now
now
you got me curious. Because now
I should have brought a laptop with me. Mustang 5.0 Prash. 48,000 starts at 48,000.
yeah, that's a big jump from what was it, 20 something?
Yeah, it starts at 32. So
Oh,
starts at 32,000. Then you have to, so you jump 16 grand in price to get the V8. That's like
but
the
that's a
markup
brand new one though, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually not bad. Because you could get a couple-year older one for, I'm sure. Well, yeah, they probably hold their value pretty good.
Camaros are. I looked at Camaros a couple of years ago. Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it. They were like outside of my price range, but surprisingly cheap. Like you could get one with a 6.0, I think, for like 22-ish.
Well,
But they were like right on 10 years old, 10 to 15 years old. So, and you know, they all had like around 100,000 miles, which is, that's like perfect for me, because I would barely drive it. But.
Right. So yeah, it looks like they do hold their value pretty well, which muscle cars usually do.
Yeah.
Or
Not
sports cars. Yeah.
Even this era of muscle cars hold their value.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see. I think I've seen people try and sell original ones. This one's restored, so it loses some value depending on who you ask. You can sell these for around 14 to 16, an original, but rough. In between rough and good, like a good condition, like Survivor one, will sell for like 14. Really nice ones that have been kept in a garage sell for about 20.
Yeah, and that's more than they were when they were sold originally.
Yeah. I bought this rusty as shit for $1,600.
Actually,
but put a bunch of work into it, so it's about
You're probably about negative if you did try to sell it now.
Yeah, no, I probably. Yeah, depending on, I would be really interested to get it appraised by somebody, which I think I'm going to have to once I insure it. But it will be interesting to see what it's theoretically worth. Not that I want to sell it. I don't want to sell it. I'm never going to get rid of it unless for some reason I absolutely have to. But I don't want to. That's why I'm doing it now when I'm young. So I should have this all done, which it's almost done, and then just have it.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about it a little bit, but I'm curious what your opinion is on, like, what is like they call it like a future classic. Like, what is the car that's like not really worth anything right now? Because like we in this last year or two, we've watched the OBS pickups shoot up.
Yeah.
Like, you could buy one for $500 3 years ago, and the same truck's worth $2,000 now.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of curious, like maybe like the Dodge Neon, you know, like the SRT4. I mean, not the like something like that. Or I've even heard like the '04 Tahoes, because those were big in the early, like, you know, the audio era of the car scene.
Well, the GMT 800 series is definitely the next one to go, even if it already might be.
Which
like
is
the 2000 and up.
Oh,
so
okay.
2000 to, or 98, whatever you want to, 99, depending on who you ask, to 2000, early 2007, 2006, we'll call it. That was before my mom's here. That's my Suburban, the square-ish body one, is a GMT 400 platform from 88. From 88 to 90 something.
Yeah.
97, 98.
Didn't they make square bodies until like 93 too, or something like that?
Oh yeah, no, they kept the 1-tons. I think kind of kept the square body look, and they did the same thing. So the 1-ton, like the dually we have out there, they would make that one until I think 2000 or 2001.
Okay.
They waited until the Duramax was ready.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then they kind of, I think that's correct. So they kind of did the same thing. They just kept that platform going until they were ready for that. But the first model year for the 800 series was 99.
99 to early 07.
Yeah.
So that lines up with the Tahoe theory.
Yeah.
And I've already seen the pickups, the later end of that. Those pickups are worth, I mean, I can't, you know, it's hard to put a price on them, but like like minimum $5,000.
Yeah.
And from rumors of the, you know, you hear people talk anyway, it's all because it's pre-active fuel management stuff. So if you can buy it like the year before they do that, it's the same drivetrain, just without all the computer issues.
Yeah. 2007, I believe, was the first year for active fuel management.
Okay, so that makes sense.
And that's why those, you know, those pre-trucks, and even these, like, they're really easy to disable. And you could, if you get a certain engine, it's already comes disabled, I think. But you get an LS platform, right? You get the 4L80, which they're still putting in hot rods now.
Yeah.
So you get, there's
like the new
tons
Turbo
of hot rod
400,
support
basically.
for those. So they break down, oh, well, I'll just hop the motor up, you know, I'll just stick a cam in it, you know. I'll flash the computer. Boom, you got a hot rod in your truck if something happens. There's parts everywhere.
Yeah,
So
and you can buy a LS or a Vortec Iron Block LS, whatever, for like $2,000 all day.
Yeah.
They're really cheap.
They are the new small block Chevy.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I've been finding. I've actually been having issues finding parts for small block Chevy stuff lately. Like, I remember when I was first getting this going, there was parts everywhere at parts stores. Like, they would have spark plug wires. They would have...
Oh, at parts stores you're having issues?
Parts stores.
Really?
They would just have stuff in stock, you know, random things. But now, not so much anymore. There's still, like, the really nitty-gritty, like, just basic parts. But, like, a water pump and
a water pump.
alternator, just, like, actual components, they won't have necessarily in stock anymore.
Yeah.
Around here, anyway.
I wonder what...
They're just replacing it with LS stuff.
I mean, yeah, but like, there's so many of those engines, so many small blocks on the road. Like,
yeah.
because when did they stop making them in the, like, because it was like 50-something to like
50-something to
80-something.
small blocks?
Well, they kept making them into the 90s, but like that, where the heads and everything was like interchangeable.
Oh.
They made them for like 30 years, I think.
Yeah. Like 86, they changed a couple things around. Then they made the LT. And then, you know, the Vortex stuff came out, and the TBI You know, I mean, you technically could change parts around, but they stopped making them in really early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought it was
The GMT 400 series, or 800, was when they stopped doing small block.
So
they still put them in vans.
Really?
For, up to like the early 2000s. Yeah, like the Astro vans, they would have small block Chevys in them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
That's why there's the Astro van PCM swap that you could do for these 800 series. They have like the LS kind of computer or something, I don't really know. But you could put them in here, change a couple wires around, and it'll run your small block, but it's highly tunable because it was in a van that could be used for all sorts of things. So you could kind of custom tune your truck if you really wanted to do that.
That's one I think is going to be another future classic. Is that the Astro vans? I think they kind of held up their value, in some sense, but like the old campers, those were, they're kind of trashy looking, but if they're cleaned up right, they look sweet. I like them anyway.
I never answered the question. I'm still trying to think what. I'm trying to think a little more into the future, what a classic, because I'm already going to say the 400 and 800 series, those are already going up in value.
I guess, what about in the Ford world? Or, I mean, I think in like...
You're going to have to answer that one, because I don't know anything about those.
Me either. I mean, the late 90s Mustangs are starting to come around because you can get they're a 5.0 and you can, I haven't looked in a long time, but you used to be able to get them for like $4,000 and it's like a decent little car and they're pretty light and I think the Catfish Camaro too, that might come around. Probably never.
What is the Catfish? Oh, that one.
The 90s Camaro, yeah.
Those are, we had a guy in town that had nitrous in his. It was actually really nice. They got T-tops.
Oh, they do? I didn't know.
Some of them are T-top.
Let me think in the Ford world. There's a few that I thought would be, and they never took off. Like some of the Ford wagons, or like the this is going back further, like the LTD. Those like super big body sedans, and I just.
Oh yeah.
They kind of. I mean, I'm sure they are up in value now, like in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But I thought they were going to be like the, what's the big Cadillac? The DeVille?
Yeah, Coupe DeVille.
Whatever the freaking 30-foot long Cadillac is. I thought those were going to be, because those had they had fuel injection in like the 70s, the LTDs.
Really? Oh, the Ford side? Really?
I think in 76, they started with fuel injection.
Screwing around. What?
It was right around the emissions.
Oh,
the big whatever
the
that
fuel
was.
crisis.
Yeah.
Man, what? It would be interesting to see the
V8 Durangos. That's another one I think is going to be.
Yeah. I think. Well, those are big donor cars. Whatever those weird grandma Buicks you see driving around with the 3800s in them. Those are interesting.
One you've had your eye on, the Fiero.
Yep, the Fiero.
Which those kind of gone up, not like crazy.
I haven't followed them. I just know people like them, but they're not very, you know. But I think it would be fun to put a supercharged 3800 in one of those.
Or you put like K24.
I ain't doing no JDM shit. I want my car to whine, not squeal.
Put a fart can on it.
Yeah, seriously. No, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think more modern. I mean, really the 400, 800, and even these 2007 and ups, they're still on the road. You still see them everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the Midwest where it's rusty, but over here, they don't die. If these Chevys don't rust, they usually don't die.
And I feel like Chevys, whatever they do with their paint, usually hold up.
Usually.
I see.
Except on the
see,
newer stuff.
We see Dodges around here. That's like, did you dig this out of a snowbank in Minnesota? It's like it'd be like a 2010, and it's like rusted, like the bed's falling off.
Yeah, it's really weird. Sometimes you'll see a great car around here, usually kind of like the ones in our town specifically, but every once in a while one will roll in. It's like, where did you come from? What happened? Somebody just didn't dip that car when it was made, I think.
Yeah.
It just got skipped.
No, they dipped it in salt water.
Yeah, they dipped it in salt water. But no, that's what's great in our area is we can really just pick a car. Like California or Texas or whatever, their interiors will just get deleted by the sun. But generally, the body's pretty good. Doesn't rust. And then you go Midwest, interiors are good in the Rust Belt, but the car falls apart around it.
Yeah.
Kind of over
like
here.
Some of those are like, holy shit, how is
this
that?
You kick it and it'll fall in half.
Yeah.
And some are like in the mountains in Washington, you'll get that. But like, that's what's pretty interesting about our area is we get a little bit of both. You can kind of choose.
But we get like, I mean, we've gone negative for like every once in a while it'll go negative, but usually we're like around 20 degrees is the coldest it'll get, and around like 100 is the hottest it'll get.
Yeah.
And then we'll get like a week of 120 sometimes.
Yeah.
But.
And then that'll be it, and then the summer's over all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you'll find a car with the interior that's kind of cooked, but the car will be spotless. That was the weird thing about this car, is the interior was other than the seats, which they'd been redone.
Been moused, right?
Yeah, it'd been moused, but like the dash wasn't crumbling, and the interior was rough. The whole body was kind of rough too, but under the car, factory paint. I don't understand.
I forgot about that.
When I did the underside of the car, I just wiped it down with a Scotch-Brite, with one of those heavy Scotch-Brite pads, and painted right over it. There's zero rust under there. I didn't even change a floor pan. I just plug welded some holes.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like
it's so weird how the body was rusting out. Probably because it was driven in the salt a couple times by the time the wheels kicking it up in the pinch welds, but it wasn't enough to just make the whole car, the underside get all rusty.
The only spot I remember, it was like in these quarters where you're talking about.
The quarters were the worst. Other than that, it was the rockers. You could jack the car up on them. It's crazy.
Like I think my second, I thought for a while my second gen, before I sold it, was the only second gen in the world without a cracked dash. Like it was that.
That's right, yeah, yours didn't have it, and you even whacked it one time and it didn't break.
Yeah. No, I would do that. I'd like knock on it just to like make people cringe.
Yeah. So it's really weird. You can find cars around here that are, best of both worlds, or if you wait long enough, you'll find one where the interior is cooked but the outside is good. But most of the time they're pretty even. You'll get the interior's a little damaged, the body's got a little like a small like rust is just starting, or very fixable, and then. They're going for pretty cheap.
Oh, yeah, you're not like rebodying anything.
No, you're not rebodying anything. You can if you want to, but you can just weld the license plate in there and call it good.
Weld the license plate? Oh, I see what you mean.
Well, I guess you can't weld because they're aluminum. You could self-tap a license plate in there and you're good. There's your new floor pan.
Just go steal a couple from a parking lot and you're good to go. What?
I've got some modern news.
Modern news?
I thought this was kind of interesting. Pull my phone out. I got my list of things that I gathered.
I thought I lost my phone for a second. I should say the second gen, for the 5 of you watching that know about it, it is gone. Oh, I didn't think that was doing that.
Not my kickdown cable.
I messed with it for about 3 seconds, and I did sell the second gen, got nothing for it pretty much, and it was starting to be every month was an expensive issue, and
a new leak.
Yeah, a new leak. Just had a lot of miles on it and a lot of beat. It just been beat, so I I sold it to a guy who's gonna, I guess his farm he worked on, they have a bunch of them, so they're gonna rob it for parts. That's probably the best way that truck could have gone.
Yeah. Yeah, the engine was good, but the Dodge around it was falling apart.
100%. So that's if I ever return to Cummins, I think I'll maybe get a first gen or something. But
yeah.
Anyway, what's your modern?
So these have been out for a little bit after reading about them, but comp cams. So I was building my engine for this, and I'm about ready to break it in. Kind of nervous because I don't want my engine to explode because I've got a lot of time into it. But Comp Cams came out with a new flat tappet camshaft.
Oh.
Or new flat tappet lifters.
Oh.
Which is odd because everyone's switching to roller. Because there's all sorts of benefits with a roller lifters.
But they're usually more expensive, right?
They're more expensive because they got a little ball and it rolls around. But you can get a way more aggressive lift on your cam. So you can, because with the flat tappet, you got to like scoot it up. You got to gradually. But with the roller, because it rolls, you can just throw it right up.
I see.
And go further. And then the ramp down, you know, it rolls instead of slides. And those are better. Less friction. You can get way more RPM out of them. And that's, you know, these like 7,000 RPM small blocks. There ain't no way they're using the flat tappet. But I thought this was interesting. They have a DLC, stand for diamond-like carbon coating, on a hydraulic flat tappet, or a solid flat tappet. And the coating is very hard and offers a very low friction surface with excellent durability. So it just makes the lifter a little harder at the bottom, a little more slippery, and that helps with your brake. Well, it stays there, it doesn't go away, from what I've read. And they still want you to use a zinc oil,
like
or a high zinc
time?
oil.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole. You run a diesel oil in it. You don't want to put just a regular 5.3 in a flat tappet camshaft because it'll burn it up over time. But these ones, I thought was no idea why they were still innovating on those, because I was just watching a video the other day. This machine shop said that they're done doing, or this engine shop said they're done doing flat tappet.
They're done.
They're done.
Wow.
They're not doing them anymore.
I didn't even know that was. I didn't think it was like that out of the what do you call it? The norm to be.
No, they're dying because, you know, if you think about it, they don't make the oil anymore. You have to buy a special oil, which is more expensive. They don't make the right oil anymore to run these reliably. You know, after catalytic converters, that was when they removed zinc from the oil because it would screw up the catalytic converters. Yeah, seriously, just let them burn away.
Just broomstick that motherfucker.
Just wag it. Let me read my notes some more here. Low friction. Okay. So it's only on the actual crown of, it's not, the whole lifter isn't made of it, but it's only, because I tested all my lifters, because back in 2019, in COVID era, we had massive flat tappet cam issues.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was roller cams.
Nope, those
that
were
was
flat
having
tappet.
issues. Okay, so that makes, this is all
that didn't help.
making sense.
That didn't help keeping it around. So they're supposed to have, the way you can test yours is put it on a nice flat piece of glass. And it should wobble around a little bit. It shouldn't sit flat. If it sits flat, don't use it. Your camshaft is also supposed to have a little bit of a taper in it as well, I believe. You know, it's not supposed to be flat. Yeah.
Oh.
Because when it rolls up, it wants to spin the lifter. That evens the wear. And if it doesn't have the crown in it, it just goes up and down, and the cam will wear a hole through the bottom of the lifter. So this coating is supposed to make that a lot harder, a lot more slick. I thought it was interesting. Well, the coating isn't new. While the coating isn't new, its availability at a reasonable price. They use it in NASCAR.
The flat tappet with those?
That DLC coating.
No.
They used it in NASCAR cars in the 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know anything about NASCAR. I thought it was interesting.
I wonder what the...
Probably didn't get very long.
Well, like what the diamond... If they're using like actual diamond
Well, let me tell you. It was accidentally developed in the early 70s. They were trying to synthesize diamonds in a lab.
Oh.
So they accidentally created this coating in the 70s. Yeah.
Wow.
And then they were just like, we could maybe stick that on a metal somehow.
Well, like in the way I know, like the diamond coated stuff is all the like diamond abrasives are like more and more popular. They're still crazy expensive, but like they have a diamond coated wire wheel now that like freaking eats.
A wire wheel?
Yeah. The wires are diamond coated.
Really?
Yeah.
I might need one of those.
They're very expensive. But they're
I love a good wire wheel.
Yeah, it was Faird made them, or makes them. I guess I was reading reviews because I wanted one, and they're like, I think they're like $250.
Damn.
But I can't type. But people were saying they last forever. So if that goes to show, those cams, or not the cams, the lifters might. They can't rev high still, but
no.
But they have the durability they need.
Yeah, they're still trying to keep it, within, because now once you get in that area, they're going to be a little more expensive than just a regular flat tappet lifter. But any more price, you get into that, you're going to get closer to the roller cam. So you might as well just use a roller cam, which has way better support. There's a couple things you need with a roller cam. I thought it was interesting when I was building my engine. The lifters actually help push the cam to the back of the engine. It helps keep the cam in place where it's supposed to be. I was like, what? Because I was putting my timing cover on and people were talking about thrust buttons. And I was like, what the hell is that? Why don't I have that?
Thrust buttons.
Thrust buttons. Somebody just said, let's just make a name real quick. Just thrust button. But you need one of those on a roller cam because it can just move around, if your timing chain's moving around. So it just goes on the front of the timing cover and pushes, when you bolt it down, it pushes on the cam and just keeps it still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Simply. But the price has actually come down, and I didn't see it when I was doing mine, or I don't think I knew about it when I did mine. I probably would have done it. But a set of Comp Cams is the one developing this. They've been around for so long.
Like the company.
Yeah, I think somebody, or Edelbrock guy, like the Edelbrock guy, last name dude, helped develop the lifters.
Oh, George Edelbrock.
George Edelbrock.
Bob Edelbrock.
Do you actually know his name?
No.
Because they're actually kind of close to that, I think. I swear his first name was like Bob George Edelbrock or something. I remember reading it. I did for some reason I didn't put it in my notes here.
Great Bob George.
Yes. But a set of DLC, that's what they call them, DLC camshafts, not downloadable content.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't come with them. You gotta pay for it.
Yeah, you gotta buy a DLC, and then a black spot on your existing lifters appears. But apparently, you can get a set of 16 of them for $108.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
And for my lifters, I checked. I paid $115 for some regular Comp Cams lifters.
And you don't have roller lifters?
No. Okay. Mine are hydraulic flat. So I could have gotten these.
Well, how new is that?
I think it's been around for a little bit. Oh. But I don't know. I saw a video on it a while ago. I think they're just getting popular now because they're finally getting cheap enough.
Oh, okay.
But they've been around, but they've been kind of crazy. I think in the last couple of years they've started to enter the market, but nobody really talks about them because it's like, okay, well, don't spend any money on flat tappet, just get a roller.
It's hydraulic, or the rollers would be probably double that, right?
Yeah, they're usually more because then you got to get stiffer valve springs.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
And then you can't put stiffer valve springs in a regular, press-in stud cylinder head. So if you got regular cylinder heads that don't have a screw-in valve stud, or a big enough valve stud. If you got 7/16 or 3/8 or 7, I keep forgetting whatever's bigger, 7/16 or 3/8.
7/16 is bigger.
Yeah.
Of those.
So if you got 3/8 valve studs, you can't, or rocker studs. That's what they're called. You can't run a high enough spring pressure because they'll bend.
So you also have to get.
Yeah. So you also have to get new heads or get yours machined, have them drill in, tap. For bigger studs and screw-in studs.
Only a 16th over. That'd be.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So rollers get expensive quick. That's why flat tap it is
has
cheap.
Its space.
Has its space. But now you gotta watch your oil. You gotta make sure you get the right oil.
So
don't rev it too high.
Will you need zinc oil for this DLC?
They do still recommend it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it's as necessary. I think because diesel oil has, or anyway did, I'm not quite too sure. They keep changing oils a bunch. But like the Shell Rotella T4, that's or the Valvoline, I think VR1, diesel tractor oil.
Royal purple.
Yeah, put that in your flat tappet. I think you'll be all right. I did watch a video because they make the zinc additive.
Yeah.
Somebody tested the zinc additive in a regular engine oil, and the engine oil broke it down. Actually didn't do anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know it can't be cheap, the zinc.
No.
It's probably like $30 for a quart or something.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting because you'll see it on the shelf, the zinc additive. But somebody did a study where a regular detergent engine oil, it breaks down all the crap floating around your engine block, but they interact with each other, and the engine oil will eventually. I think it'll stick around for a little bit. It might stick around for an oil change interval, kind of thing, 5,000 miles or whatever. But I think over time it does actually start eating away the zinc. I watched a bit. That could be true, could not be.
We don't fact check here.
I know it's a very highly debatable topic.
Yeah. I forgot. There's something else I was. Oh, the Ford recall that just came out. We were trying to find topics the other night, and I saw this, and I just heard about it before. Have you had any? It was on the Ford 6-speed in the pickups. Did you have any issues?
We skipped that year.
Oh, okay.
We got a 10-speed.
Oh, you've heard about
it? Also has its problems. I have not.
Well, there was a issue with the wiring in the new, or not new. It was they made them for 5 years. The 6-speed, I guess, or this 6-speed. But, so it would the speed sensor would just forget it was there, and it would, instead of just saying nothing, it would say 0. And so no matter what speed you're driving, it would shift it into first.
Oh.
And so these were 2015 was the newest one.
Really?
Or no, 2018 was the newest truck they made it in or something. It's that's kind of old.
That is, yeah. Well, does yours have the 6-speed?
Yeah, mine was. I'm a year out of the recall, so whatever that is.
Okay.
So hopefully
you're all right.
Hopefully I'm a year before the recall.
You probably got a half year one, so you probably do have it. You just don't know.
My lucky self.
It's your luck.
Yeah.
That's quite. Because you can't put, if you put your car in a modern one, if you put it in first on the highway, depending on the make, I don't think it really does anything. It won't let it shift because it knows how fast it's going. But if the computer, what it relies on, the sensor says, well, I'm going 70, obviously I'm not going to shift into first. Yeah. But if it thinks it's in, and then it just will, that's kind of crazy.
I mean, that could it's either your engine explodes or your your tires lock up and you're off the road.
Is it the speed sensor in the diff or the transmission?
I think it was in the tail of the transmission or something.
Okay.
But they were saying it was it wasn't even the sensor. It was the plug they used to plug into the sensor.
Oh, really? We get corrosion in it?
I guess.
Wow.
They just said faulty electrical connection. Yeah. That's
interesting.
I feel like these newer. I mean, we could say this all day, but like these newer cars have stuff like that all the time, where it's just like something stupid like that, and it's like, holy fuck, that could be a. Well, there was another one when we were looking. One of the Hondas just had a massive recall for something with the seatbelt. Wow, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I know in the 60s or early 70s, I can't remember, but Pontiac used a, I'm just going to call it essentially a plastic camshaft gear.
Really?
Yeah, in their Pontiac engines.
What?
To quiet the valve, just quiet the chain noise. But it'll break.
But plastic and metal?
Plastic and metal. It's like it's not technically...
You ever heard of paper, rock, scissors?
Yeah. It's not technically plastic, it's some harder material. But I think it's made of the same material that like timing chain guides are made out of. So it's meant to like withstand it. But as these old cars age, your cam gear could just explode.
I just looked up. It was 300,000 Hondas because the seatbelt was missing retention or rivet.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Wow.
He's newer, but I guess that's a good example of it's not just new cars.
No, they've always done it. Everyone always loves to hate on, oh, these old new cars. I mean, definitely, I'm not disagreeing with you. But these old stuff, they had their quirks.
Do you know what the first ever recall was?
I don't.
Might be wrong. I might have read this somewhere, and it's, internet lore. Apparently, the first recall was the Model T, one of the original Fords. They used like it was like an algae or something for seat stuffing for the cushions.
No.
And it would come with, or every once in a while they didn't dry it enough, or they didn't kill. There was these bugs that would be in it. And so, like, it would warm up and the bugs would come back alive and eat the seats from the inside.
Yeah, I actually did hear that. I don't think you made that up. I think I have heard that as well.
Yeah, so, like, whatever year that was, like 1915, 1920 or something.
And that makes sense. It was the first recall because it was kind of the first mass-produced car.
Yeah. And it was probably...
So we've been doing that since day one.
Yeah, and it was Ford.
It was Ford. They haven't learned. Now they got bugs in the computers.
Yeah. Well,
in the seats.
What do we got? What do we got coming? I'm working on a video for this channel, Anything That Drives. If that's where this goes, I think it is.
Yep.
On the history of the Camaro. It might be a little while before that comes out because I stumbled into quite the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I found like a 4-hour interview with the guy that designed the original Camaro. So I'm about an hour into that. It was recorded in 1983.
Damn. I was watching on tape.
Yeah, like literally. But that should be exciting. We're gonna try and get follow us on the Instagrams and TikToks because there's gonna be.
We'll start posting on there.
I'm gonna try.
Yep.
Give it our best shot.
Yep, we got our best shot. Well, over here in the garage area, we've obviously got this. It's getting warmer out.
Popping.
We've got a bunch of videos coming on this. I've got like 4 or 5 different. I think I got like 4 that I'm working on.
I didn't even realize it was that many.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it differently this time. I'm going to call it Season 1 for any of you that are watching of the Impala restoration, which was just me doing whatever the hell I was doing that day. Didn't necessarily have a goal. Sometimes a goal would show up and it would work. But this time, they're going to be in kind of sections. So we're going to have like the wiring section, which I redid all the wiring, fixed it up, showed you how to modify yours, add and remove stuff, Don't be scared of it. Just because they're old wires doesn't inherently mean they're bad, unless they're designed badly, which some of them are. So we got a wiring video. I've got the whole engine and transmission video, which I'm waiting I think that video is going to end when I put the engine in the car. So we're about a month away from that one being done. I've got
being done recorded.
Yeah, done recorded. And then let's see, so we got the electrical. That's actually probably going to be the first one that comes out, I think, is maybe the electrical. I've got the HVAC video, like all these big parts of the cars that are important. Because like you'll get your AC box or your heater box that is full of mice. The mice eat all the crap in it. Mm-hmm. They shit in there. You got to clean it out. This is a video on how to take all that apart. Don't be scared. Just do it. Just clean it. Just going through so you can rebuild your own. Mine, thankfully, very complete example of one.
Or just watch it for fun and entertainment.
Mm-hmm. So I've got that many. I think I just started. I haven't figured out what the title of it's going to be. I'm just calling it General Installation. So that's going to include the fuel tank, the sway bar, everything on that shelf over there. Just throwing parts at the car, getting it ready for the engine.
Call it roller ready.
Yeah, roller ready. So we got lots of stuff going on this. We got the Blazer.
We did was it last weekend?
No, 2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago, we spent some time working on it, just trying to figure out kind of what we need. Mm-hmm. So we're basically, once the parts come in, we'll have the full, I keep wanting to say rotating assembly, accessory drive. Hopefully everything works on that.
Yep.
I have to make some custom brackets. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I ordered some parts last night. They'll be here Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be here Wednesday. On Amazon. Got some Amazon. I've never bought any car. Well, I have bought car parts on Amazon, but I haven't bought they've always been like a name brand something, or like a Dorman product or something. But I bought an Amazon alternator.
Amazon Basics alternator.
Amazon, it might have been a GM Reman. I think it was, because I was kind of too scared to get the alternator.
The Weijong.
Yeah. So we'll try that. We'll see if that blows up immediately. So the Ram has the MDS, right? The little multi-cylinder. When you're driving down the road nice and flat or going down a hill, it'll turn into 4-cylinder mode. Some guy bought some Amazon, just a random brand on Amazon, MDS solenoids. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, those are not.
They're already prone to failure.
Yeah.
And you're going to get a Chinese one?
We've got no problem.
I'd rather put the factory plastic ones back in before I put a Chinese one in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just had to throw that in. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, the Blazer. We're pretty close to the final video on it. I think it's gonna be
the driving video anyway.
Yeah. Well,
we need a
whatever.
We need a radiator, accessory drive. We're currently working on that. And then
we want to put. I mean, we got to get it driving good. Obviously.
We got to finish the lift. Finish tightening down the lift. Rather.
Yeah. And then we have to. And then want to build maybe a front bumper, maybe a rear bumper for it, like some tube frame, something or other, and a roof rack. And we're gonna hopefully take it dooning, and then we might go on a little camping trip abuse thing. See what it can take. Hopefully we don't roll it 3 hours from civilization.
Yeah, we might want to get better tires before we do that. Better wheels.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll definitely tip it over. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the first episode of the Bench Seat Podcast. We came up with this on a whim. We literally unbolted that from the Blazer to make this set.
And it's not going back in. I'm not kidding.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll freaking catch you in the next one. Bye!
Peace.